In the following weeks, it was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over. And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Gorelia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace.
This feels too soon.
There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the 4 great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority. And the Chancellor and his close ally, Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the Noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out. And Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma.
Oh.
To no one's surprise, all 3 of them were quick to raise objections. But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent. Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her. At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed.
Poor Angelica.
With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir. It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
It's definitely going to be a game break because start of a new chapter.
Anyway.
And we got the school festival. Yep, festival prep day 1.
Could I have your attention, please? It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up? We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to. All right, everyone.
I'm going to basically fast forward through a lot of this stuff. A lot of guys just hanging around chatting. Teachers watching students come and go. Student council doing lots of busy work. I want to thank you all for your effort you've put in. Well, at least things are already coming together now. Been exhausting 2 weeks though. You said it. I think I realised how much work this would involve. Elliot's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. And it's like it unleashes the beast within. So I just really want this performance to be the best it can be. And don't worry about it. Given the short time we had to prepare, I should have think what our band would sound like without your guidance. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be sound alright. Well, the songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Come on, give it up already! Emma's song's really sounding great. I'm sure it'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfit. The boys will be under a spell. But guys, that's not the kind of pressure I need right now. I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised that Macias and Jusis, who and Edward work so perfectly together. To think, from the outset, I doubt we'd even have him to actually cooperate. Now look at them, crooning together in perfect harmony. That's the worst part. Speak for yourself. I never felt quite so humiliated in all my life. That sounds like you're all having such a gosh darn good time. Always hate to interrupt. Just wanted to let you know, the principal's given you permission to use the old schoolhouse. You're free to use it to rehearse or whatever you need all the way through to the end of tomorrow. Let's wait our shoulders. The class one's been hugging all the auditoriums to themselves. Well, considering we're performing an operetta, not sure where else they could practice. First floor of the old schoolhouse should be a fine makeshift auditorium, as far as our practice needs go. So we've got a stage area, what more could we ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. Every time I step through those doors, I always feel reminded of our first day of school. The first of many deceptions by a certain instructor. I'm afraid the statute of limitations has expired on that one. You know, a little bird told me 2 people might be in this room right now and a rather intimate experience on that day. Would you please not crow? Oh, tell me. Well, it's nothing worth mentioning. How do you find out about that anyway? Well, should we go our separate ways for today? Our costume should be coming in this evening, so I think we'll find spending today helping with the setup and decorations. We might as well pitch in while we can. I'm guessing tomorrow's schedule was just rehearsal within every blank. True, it only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. You planning on helping out with Toa or any last minute student council stuff? Yeah, the council have been totally swamped these last few days. Let me know if anything happens. Questions green. So does this count as a free day, maybe? If you wouldn't mind taking care of this stuff up for me, I really appreciate it. No problem. Glad I could help out. Okay. Read the comments. Lady Trista. And mail mix-up. Mystic Mines. Oh yeah, but remember not to neglect your concept practice, okay? Think Angelica will be able to make it? Well... Sorry, I guess not looking too hopeful, huh? I don't know, no. I tried calling Marquise's household, but they won't even let me talk to her. Still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, Angie will never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Crow's here. George is here. I'm sure she'll be here as well. Toa? Sorry, buddy, looks like some materials were ordered. Gonna be here late. Sorry, Rean, looks like your duty calls. Good luck in your concert. This is not a free day, however. Our main quest on the first floor. right now, I'm in front of a main building with what's the doctor's room? Okay. What's on here? Vincent talking about stuff. Who are you? Oh, you just stuck in the archway. Got ya. Wait. You're not one of my quests, though. I'm certain I dropped it around here somewhere. Something the matter? Oh, nothing, I say. For that matter, what are you doing here when you have preparations to make? Have you seen a notebook around here by any chance? Black leather cover. Okay. Making rounds. Rooftop. Your own pace makes sense. Okay. It's potentially a rooftop. No quest around here, which I'll ignore the infirmary since that appears to be. Hey, mint! Excuse me, I heard a package. Mistakenly delivered to class 2. Okay, you've got a minute. Margarita, it says it's ready for a package. Oh, how fortunate. I was about to put it away too. Come along now. Are these cones? Something about the boundary for Stellar Garden. Cones on a field. Take those over and ask around. Okay. I see nothing which could be mail but I do see a quest. Who are you? You are annoying back crow. You mean manufacturing question? I believe Vice Principal Heinrich was up here a while ago. I see that makes sense. He was up here, came along to check how everything was going. He was notebook as a sort of checklist. Do you remember where he was standing? That's about there, right, we can get a good look at the courtyard. Oh, we left right after that. Overheard some guy, he's messing around over near the field. Okay. So, quests are... Oh, final chapter. Mail mix-up. Sing on field and... Field? Right, I'm going to a field. Do you have a minute? I believe I have a package for you. Oh yes, these are what games you plan on using Super Stallion. It took so long to arrive, I started wondering if we listed the wrong address. No issue to resolve. No parcel mistake delivered. A box. Freshly printed books. Sizable number. Okay. Either a library or bookstore. There it is. Jimmy, may I ask you something? Something wrong? Need some help? Something for a notebook? Not when I think about it, but it was some first of all, it was saying something I found. Someplace quiet. So the old school house then. Now, this is a good find. Where'd you bring this photo, Rex? It must come in some pretty expensive looking leather. Good, excuse me, guys. Found my notebook somewhere, right? Mind if I take a look? Guess that answers a question about the owner. Ah, well, here you go. I want to have a better look at her, too. I know, right? Never seen her before, but damn. Well, it's probably the best. Guy seems pretty devoted to her. Sorry for trouble, make sure it gets back to right hands. No one knows that I seal of approval, alright? Sure. There's a world of it in here. Don't tell me you're a fan too. Nice, so she's a well known of the Empire. Guess class 7 types are pretty worldly. Okay, now I'm really curious. Can I actually look into it? Or do I lose points if I do that? Oh, I'm curious enough. Does it tell me? Black leather notebook. Boo, I can't read it. As we requests. Yes, definitely a bookstore. I do Trista. Confirm me my required quest, which I'll do last. You again? Busy. Attempt to. Found a black notebook. Thought it might be yours. This is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't happen to look inside it, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't, at least. Of course, how could I suspected such privacy-infringing behaviour from a student of an esteemed academy? You dropped a picture. Is this... Well, gives a weird vibe I picked up with some merit. Seems to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? You call one of the greatest artists of our time some dancer? Foolishness! She's a member of Crossbow's highly esteemed Theatre Troupe Arc-en-Ciel. Okay. Vixia Mao. I'm intrigued now, actually, to see who Vixia Mao is, since that picture came up as a bit corrupted. Vixia Mao? Performing artist of a troupe Arc-en-Ciel. Which is quite attractive. Well, it tells me she's in a Trials of Cold Steel game, so I'm not going to do too much more. Tragically, the recent terrorist attacking has impacted Arkansas just as would any other citizen. Voices of evangel her with support. Last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Allow me to thank you for returning my notebook. I said you are to seal your members with this discussion when the deepest breaches your mind, never to re-emerge. Not a bribe. Hashtag not a bribe. Quartz. Golden Bell is the half space starring one. Cool. Now, I will check the library. Doesn't appear to be in here. However, it potentially which means it must be a bookstore then. Hello, your festival preparations coming along. This package for you. This package just materialised on your counter. So I'll give me this package as well. Why don't I take a look? Full of books, not a regular stock. These are different, these books are so slim. Oh god, thin books. Yeah, we know this is for. Only one particular type of fandom likes thin books. Item. Event. Lost with your blade. Good for Pro. I know what I'll do in the next episode. Until then, bye bye.